Hello Virgos and welcome to your March 2023 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, dear Virgos, please do subscribe. So let's get started. What's in store for Virgos, Sun, Moon and Rising? And well, it starts with a very beautiful energy, my dear Virgos. The energy is that of love, of harmony, of serenity. If you had any differences with anyone in the first week, everything is getting evened out. Your relations are becoming smoother, the ones that were going through a rough patch. I'm also seeing a lot of feelings of joy and happiness for the Virgos in the very first week of March. This is what I see. They are feeling nice inside of them. They are most probably they are looking forward for some nice times also ahead of them. They are feeling optimistic. This is what I see, my dear Virgos. And I also see, my dear Virgos, is that for Virgo students also, I see that you are going to feel really nice about how you are managing things. You're going to now understand or make a kind of a timetable that is very that is going to be very beneficial for you, wherein you will know how not to stress out on the small things, and you will just make things according, you will rather, I would say, those were tremors it seems. So you will make your path in a more hassle-free way, okay, in the sense you will try to break down big things into small things, and then you will deal with them according to the priorities. This is what I see. All in all, a very positive energy as far as your sentiments are concerned. Your communication will win over others. This is what I see, my dear. So if you are interested in changing your life, in having a dream life, in manifesting a life that you want, my dear ones, so I have made a manifestation class. This is a 7-day class, and I invite you all on this manifestation class. As a child, I was always manifesting, and I didn't even know that this was called manifestation. I used to just get what I wanted just through those techniques that I will be sharing in this manifestation masterclass with you all. And I'll be sharing my techniques over there, and also the spiritual side of manifestation that I feel nobody speaks about, and that is extremely important to know, my dear ones. So the link is given below, and I invite you to this manifestation masterclass that can change your life, and you can have your dream life. So thank you for listening, and I shall see you then. We go to the second week, and second week, my dear Virgos, I see that some of you are planning a long distance trip, an overseas travel, and some of you are actually traveling in the second week. This is what I see. I see that you are going on a long distance travel. For some of you it can be short distance travels, but I see more the long distance travels. For some of you, you might get opportunities to work abroad. It can be also that someone from far off is coming to you at this point of time after long, or you are returning back home after long also, my dear Virgos. I also see that some travels will be undertaken for work purpose at this point of time. So those of you who are into import and exports, or those of you who have a collaboration with a foreign company, are traveling at this point of time. And I also see that you are in a very expansive kind of a mood, okay. You want to expand things. You want to whatever was small that you wanted to give life to and make it bigger. The second week, I'm seeing that these energies are playing out very well for you and will work very well for you. And for some of the Virgos, while traveling, they might meet very interesting people who can become key players for them, or who can give them some wonderful information that can open doors to different things for the Virgos. This is what I see, my dear Virgos, for you. And I also see that when at work, you will be more on, like, I need my own freedom to work my way, in the sense I don't want anyone to be above me, in the sense I want to take my own decisions. I don't want to keep on asking my higher ups, can I do this, can I do that? So you're going to try to negotiate upon this also, and you feel the need of freedom when it comes to your work environment. This is what I see, my dear Virgos, for you. And I also see that some significant meetings can take place in the second week. That can be wonderful for later. This is what I see, my dear Virgos, for you. And then we go to the third week, and the third week is a beautiful week, lucky week, I see. Most probably either you're spending a lot or you're getting a lot of money over here. This is what I see. And for Virgo students also, you might invest now regarding your education. You might invest in some kind of classes, and apply for loans also. For some of you, it can be those of you who have applied for home loan, for car loans, or for vehicle loans. Now you are going to get that loan sanctioned. This is what I see, my dear Virgos, for you in the third week. All in all, I see, my dear Virgos, is that you are entering a kind of a period of luck, lucky encounters, lucky happenings, like you are, what is luck is when you are in the right place at the right time. All right. And all right, because everything is about being right over here when it comes to luck. Okay. And meeting the right people, saying the right things. So the third week somehow is getting this beautiful luck energy, where what I would define luck as, after hard work, you get what you expected out of it. That's luck. Or yeah, I mean, it's so difficult to define luck, isn't it? It's like, oh, I just got lucky. We say it so easily, but it's so difficult to define luck. If you want to see, it's like, wow, so you say, oh, she's very lucky, he's very lucky, they get everything they wanted, but nobody sees how much work has been put into something also. It's a reward for the efforts. Okay, so in the third week, I see your efforts are going to be rewarded, and you will also enter into a period of attracting finances, money towards you, material wealth towards you. This is what I see also, my dear Virgos, for you. So it's a beautiful energy once again, beautiful energy. And I also see that you will be on the path of flourishing now. You had sowed some seeds in the past, and now you're just flourishing. They are blooming now. All those past efforts will now start paying. And if you didn't put efforts, then those, that much only you're going to get. But if you put this much of efforts, then you're going to get this much, my dear Virgos. Okay. And then we go to the last week, and this is another beautiful energy. Here, everything that is coming from foreign lands is encouraged, my dear Virgos, for you in the last week. You are enjoying yourselves. You are making foreign connections. You are socializing online and offline with people from different nations, cultures. And anything that comes from foreign lands is going to be really beneficial for you, my dear Virgos. Most probably some people who your friends who are living in another country, or your relatives. So some kind of wonderful information is coming to you through them, or whatever. I would say this energy is about enhancing those contacts, because those contacts are going to give something golden to you later on. This is what I see. Help is coming from foreign lands to you, or you are getting known into in the foreign lands also, or some of you might get even international fame also at this point of time for whatever work you are doing. It can be your usual work, it can be your writings are recognized, your art is recognized, your speech is recognized by people of different cultures and different nations. This is what I see. And for some of you, it can be again travel plans also that are seen in the last week for Virgo students, especially who want to go to another country to study in another country. This is a wonderful time to think of that, to try to knock new doors in order to go and study in another environment, in another atmosphere, in another culture. And that's I feel it's really enriching when we go to another country because it's not our usual comfort zone. We break off, from that, and I would say it's like hatching out of an egg, and then exploring things and learning things, and that really opens our eyes to a lot of different things that we didn't know. Sometimes about our own culture, it will reveal a lot about our own culture when we go to another country with a different culture, because then we see that, oh, in our culture it's like this, in their culture it's like that, and it's always it's a very enriching experience. No matter how it is, it's always an enriching experience, my dear Virgo. So in the last week, whatever is coming from foreign lands is really, really wonderful for you over here, I can say that. And I would say that now that you start something, in the coming 9 months it is going to bear fruits. So whatever it is that you start right now and start working upon it, in the coming 9 months you will see the results. The fruits will be growing on those trees, the seeds of which we are going to sow in the last week of March, my dear Virgos. So thank you very much for listening. Please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you next month. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless.